We're involved in a number of different projects at the moment, and some of them are what we'd call not from our core product offering. So obviously, we're renowned for our data capture, our data cleansing, archiving, the typical surveillance requirements that firms have. We're now seeing a big push more towards testing of services. So, for example, some of the projects we've been involved in is can you tell me that all my services are up and running and the recording on the recorder matches the recording that's on the actual phone system or the recording system. That's a fairly big program we're doing with a number of banks at the moment and smaller firms. We're also seeing a big push, really back to data, about data privacy. So we're seeing a huge push from our customers around, a moment of truth. How clean is my data? If I get a SAR request, or do I get data access request, or if I get a report around privacy or around the ability to execute a specific report for a specific person in the organisation, we're seeing huge projects around those at the moment. We've got a real big push around SAR requests. We're seeing that huge, and that's not just in regulated industries. We're seeing that more of a push around that in retail banking, retail itself, pharmaceutical, what I call the core verticals in the market. We're seeing a real push to that, and we're sort of seeing our business pivot slightly to what I would call a two-tier approach, where we have the regulated industries looking for what I call the standard services, to the more advanced services, which we call them, which is around the data quality, data cleansing, access requests, testing of services. So when the regulator comes in, for example, and says, can you show me the full set of records of something? We can say, well, here's the audit trail, here's the evidential weight report, here's all the reports either in the recorder and separate to the recorder, and aligning a report that gives you the full capability across the business, everything.